Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking and this is your December 1st till the 15th, 2018 general and love reading. I'm going to do the divine spread. Now these readings will not be expanded. There won't be a second part to them. I'm going to make it a full reading just as quickly as I can. I don't want to make them too long. Just planetarily and quickly, Mercury is moving on the 1st of December, retrograding back into Scorpio. So we are communicating about intimacy, relationships, and everything that Scorpio stands for. So Mercury is still looking for information, digging deep within Scorpio. It is a time of speaking of our deepest desires. Okay, in relationships, any sort of relationships. Now, on the 2nd of December, Venus enters Scorpio. She's moving direct and she's moving into Scorpio now. So, as I said, with Mercury retrograding back into Scorpio and Venus entering Scorpio, relationships are going to be talked about and things that have been hidden, because Scorpio is very dark and mysterious. Things are going to be spoken about at this time. It's a very important time for relationships right now. So on that account, I will be taking the Fairy Tarot cards for a message of love. I might be taking a couple of cards. Okay, so I'm doing the divine spread and I won't be extending these readings to a second video. I won't be doing Vimeo, not for this reading, not for these readings. So on the 15th of the month, I will probably be doing Vimeo then. Okay, that will be the expanded reading. On the 6th of December, Mercury will turn direct in Scorpio. Fantastic. So we're going to have Venus direct, Mercury direct in Scorpio. Very interesting that's going to be. Now we've got a new moon in Sagittarius. Again, happy birthday to Sagittarius. You've got your new moon. You know, you get a new moon once a year. So don't forget to make your wishes. Send your wishes out to the universe. And of course, everyone can make their wish on or around just after the 7th. It's always a dark phase when we don't see the moon, right? The new moon. As soon as you can actually see the moon in the sky, make your wish. Now, on the 9th of December, Chiron turns direct in Pisces. Thank God. Chiron, the wounded healer, will be turning direct and finishing up in Pisces. Thank goodness for that. Any past life wounds, childhood wounds, we are finishing up a very long cycle, because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. Now on the 12th of the month, Mercury will be entering Sagittarius. Of course, it's going to be direct. So beautiful. A very happy time. Okay, I will leave that at, astrologically speaking, leave that. That's enough. Let's go on to your cards now, and thank you so much for your patience. Let's see what the cards have got to say. Hello, dear Sagittarius. This is your reading 1st to the 15th of December. Let's take your Karma Dharma card and see karmically what you're going through, Sagittarius. And we have the Chariot. So you may be dealing with a Cancerian individual, sun, moon, or rising. You may have Cancer, strong Cancer in your sign as well. Now the card of the Chariot says that you're overcoming any obstacles. You are moving forward. This is your solar return time. So it's your birthday. It's beautiful. Usually with our birthday month, a lot of positive energies come through. So some of you may be actually moving house as well. So you know, the nodes have shifted from Leo, Aquarius to Cancer, Capricorn. So the node, North Node, okay, which is fate, has moved into Cancer. Let's see, and that's all about being nurtured, loved, or nurturing others. Now, Cancer is the house of home, so home and family. Let's see what your cards want to show you about at this time in December. Okay, at the root, we've got the Ten of Swords. Some sort of cycle has ended, obviously. In the hidden position, we've got the Six of Swords. Okay, so there is movement. Some of you are actually traveling. In the recent past, we've got the Strength card, which is Leo. In the now position, we've got the Queen of Swords. Crowning your reading is the Sun. The advice and the action to take is the King of Wands. The outcome card for you is the Death card. Interesting. And in the divine position, we've got the King of Swords. Whoa, Sagittarius. We've got quite a few people here. Okay, let's take a fairy card and see what's happening with your love life. I will take, actually, I'll take 2 cards for Sagittarius in love. 2 cards. And we have the Lovers. And we also have Sagittarius. This is your card. This is the Temperance. Major Arcana is very strong. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we've got the energy of Gemini here. Now it's funny that actually we've got Gemini and then we've got Sagittarius. Now that is the polarity in the zodiac. Gemini is right across from Sagittarius. So, you know, usually we say that the sign opposite to our sign is our karmic partner. So some of you may be dealing with a Geminian person. Gemini is strong here. We've also got Leo and Scorpio, as well as Cancer, as I have said. Okay. Now, it's the Lovers is, of course, it's a number 6. And it says, true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Now, the Lovers is, it's all about karma. It's a karmic relationship. We've got Temperance here, which speaks of balance. It speaks of healing. And, of course, it's your spirit guides and angels. And it says, take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Some of you, I believe, are healing. Okay, why, dear Sagittarius? Okay. At the root, we've got the Ten of Swords. So there has been some sort of a deception, some sort of a ending a cycle. Now, swords are all about our perception. The 10 of always breaks down to the 1. Let's not forget that. So even the Ace of Swords, it's a successful new beginning, but it's standing in your truth. I feel as though you may be letting go of a Gemini. Now, for most of you, it's going to be Gemini. For others of you, it could be another air sign. But I would say Gemini is more than likely. Someone's got strong Gemini, you know, in their chart. Sun, moon, or rising, I'm going to say again. They could also have Leo. Leo could also be prominent here. What I want to say is that because in the divine position we've got the King of Swords. Now, when we've got the King and the Queen of Swords, it's very karmic. It's two people that have meant to cross, you know, their lives are meant to be at a point of coming together, like their paths are crossing. Now, it's not for sure that they're going to stay together. You know, even, you know, soulmate relationships, people come into our lives for a certain reason, whether to receive a lesson. You know, we may grow and mature and just, you know, receive the lessons from the divine that we're meant to receive. Here we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, so I believe that with the King and the Queen of Swords, even though we could be talking about air qualities, I usually see this couple as people that are ending a relationship, okay? They're intellectually, they're on the same level, but emotionally they're not, if you get what I mean. So for some of you, and I believe that this could be your energy here, whether you are the male or the female, it doesn't really matter. Because the King of Swords is in the divine position, if this is your energy, if you're cutting someone out, then the divine is saying that that's what you have to do. You have to put an end to this relationship. You have to speak your truth and you have to take a step back. Because here in the action and advice to take is that you need to let your true soul, your soul's desire come through. And when I say that, you need to be truthful with your feelings, with your passions. What do you feel passionate about? What are you creatively showing at this time? Because you are a fire sign, obviously there is a lot of creativity within fire signs. Now, you are very fiery, very passionate, spontaneous. If we're looking straight at these two archetypes here, whether they are people or energies doesn't really matter. They're not on the same page, nowhere near. So I believe that you have taken a step back, okay? You've been through the ringer, you've been either deceived, stabbed in the back, you know, because there could have been cheating here. You know, as with the tarot, I always say that there are different layers. There could have been cheating here, whether your partner, if this is a Gemini that you're dealing with, we've got another fire sign, we could have another Leo as well in the picture, because we've also got the Sun card here. So Leo is very strong. We've got the Strength card here. So strong Leo and Cancer could be someone who's on the cusp. Leo, Cancer. I feel as though with the Sun card here, which is the most positive card in the tarot, and the Sun card is all about the heart, I do believe that you're going for what your heart truly desires at this time. And whoever is going to join you needs to be on the same page. Otherwise, I feel as though you are closing the door. You are seriously closing the door on relationships that do not work, relationships that were not aligned with your purpose in life, okay? Because as I said, the nodes have changed into Cancer, Capricorn. Now, in the hidden position, we've got the Six of Swords, which is you moving on. And if we look at the card, he's moving straight into the Ten of Swords. Now, I believe that if you are dealing with another air sign, they had already checked out, so they really didn't care. So it was time. It was time for both of you to turn the page, to bring in change, because the outcome is the Death card. And the Death card is Scorpio. It's all about, you know, changing of the guards, changing your love life, changing anything to do with the 8th house. Now, the 8th house, which is the house of Scorpio, is where, you know, Mercury is retrograding back into. Venus will be entering there. Even though we thought that, you know, Scorpio season is over, it's still, you know, happening there. Now, because the sun is in Sagittarius, Scorpio is obviously the 12th house, which is the house of hidden matters, completion. Now, I want to say this, that we've got an opposition with Venus. Venus will be opposing Uranus. Now, Uranus is the rebel. Uranus is the revolutionary, the genius. Uranus changes everything up. It brings in the change, unexpected changes. This is the 3rd meeting that they're having in the sky. So expect in the next few days radical changes to do with anything Venusian. Projects, love, money, anything can happen. Okay, so this is a completion. Be ready for that. Unexpected things coming out of the blue. Don't say I didn't warn you. And there is always a reason for change. I want you to remember that. So with the Chariot, I can see it moving straight into the Death card. You are moving, you are transforming, you are overcoming. Okay, now you are going for what your heart desires. You're wanting to build a foundation, a firm foundation where your heart will be, your heart center. Some of you, wow, 8 of Cups dropped over the King of Swords. Now, some of you may be even leaving an Aquarian. The 8 of Cups is, you know, leaving behind what did not work, and you are moving on. And this is divinely orchestrated. It is time for those of you that have not had your heart and your soul met. There was no balance, so it was time to love and nurture yourself. Take your energy and move on. I wanted to say that for those of you that are dealing with 2 different people, okay, and it could be more than likely Leo or another air sign, Gemini, more prominent. Again, I do believe that the card of Cancer here is more about what you want to build, your foundation. Now, they could have strong Cancer in their chart, their moon or rising. So we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, and I'm going to throw Aquarius in there as well. Let's just take a couple of cards, and I want to take on the Death card. For those of you that are dealing with 2 people, okay, I do believe that you're going for, obviously, the fire sign, you're going for the Leo, okay, or you're going for the Scorpio if you are dealing with someone who's got strong Scorpio and Leo in their chart. I do believe that the air sign is being left behind. Now, Temperance is, again, we've got Temperance twice, okay, so this is a time of healing, balance, restoration, restoring your life. And, of course, you are transforming just like the butterfly. Just like the butterfly, you are coming out of that cocoon. I want to take just a card, one card on the Sun card. Wow, one card I said, and you've got 3 cards. 4 cards, all right? Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords, which is a message coming through, a message of truth. It could be a difficult message. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is someone who, you know, this is the Mother of Earth. This is someone who is very grounded, very stable with their finances. If this is anything to do with money, then the Queen of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Now, I would say more than likely Capricorn because the South Node is there. And the South Node is what we're supposed to be letting go of. So the Queen of Pentacles speaks of stability. She is a leader. She's someone who is there to love and nurture. The Queen of Pentacles also could be a mother figure, a sister, someone who is important in your life, someone who is there for you, someone who is there and they can support you because she's right on top of the Sun, and the Sun is Leo. Leo is the heart, right? So you may be very close to a Capricorn person. This could be, again, someone who's very important in your life. We've got the Judgment card here, which is Pluto and Scorpio. This is death and transformation, rising up from your ashes. And here we've got the Star card, which is, again, Aquarius. Now, it's funny that we've got the Sun, which is Leo. We've got the Star, which is Aquarius. That's where the nodes were, in Aquarius and Leo. So whatever happened whilst the nodes, so the last year and a half, whatever you've been going through, it's time to change. With the nodes shifted, it's a time of fate, and it's a time, you know, the nodes deal with karma. Yes, they deal with karma. So let me just take a couple of Sibillas, and I want to look at the divine position. 3 Sibillas. Now, as I have said, here we've got the Sun, but we've got the Judgment card, which is Pluto. Now, Pluto is in Capricorn. So the Queen of Pentacles, as I said, could be a Capricornian individual. Okay? They could have strong traits of Capricorn, which is being authoritarian, anything to do with, you know, your career, because Capricorn is all about career. It's your status in the world, as well as being the authority, right? Being the boss. So again, this could be someone who is there to support you. This could be someone that you work with, someone who's at your career. If this is someone that you are interested in, Earth and Fire are a very good match, and I would say that if this is a Capricornian person, you know, Capricorn in the zodiac is the highest point. It's, you know, it's what we strive for. So maybe this is a goal of yours if we're looking at it in a different, just as an energy. This could be your goal, that you are hoping to climb that ladder, and you're moving slowly and steadily. But there is a sudden streak of luck here. With the Judgment card, you're being given a second chance, and the Star card is a healing quality. It's a card of hope, and it's a card of a wish fulfilled. Let's see what's here. And we've got Stanza, which is things that have been hidden behind a closed door, anything that has been held back, secretive, and it's also news coming through, news about intimacy. Here we've got the Gran Consolazione, which is, you know, one of the nicest Sibillas. It's anything to do with what you have been fantasizing about, you will be receiving. That's what you're hoping for, obviously. And here we've got the sacerdote, which is like the energy of Taurus. Now, Taurus is spirituality. It's our religion. It's our beliefs, dear Sagittarius. I do believe that there is transformation. Here's a number 13, which is the death card. I do believe that you are transforming. You're going for what your heart desires, and the news will be known to the world. Now, the sacerdote again is our beliefs. You are spiritually growing. You are leaving behind, as I said, anything to do with the left brain. You're going with what your right brain is telling you. So you're not only thinking logically, you're also being, I think that you are aligning with the divine and you are going with the flow. And the angels are here, so I do believe that you are being surrounded by the divine love and the divine power at this time. You've got that behind you, so do not fret, do not worry. If you've been through difficulty, you are moving, some of you literally, others metaphorically, or both. And with the Lovers card here, you are coming into a time of balance. Okay, for some of you may be actually meeting up. A new person may be coming into your life that's going to bring you the balance. And I'm not going to say which sign it is because I've already mentioned the signs. It's going to be different for all of you. I will leave that up to you. If the story fits your situation, then this is your reading. If it is not, please go and watch your moon and rising signs. All right, dear Sag, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I will be talking to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.